This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography. This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.
It is really good too.
Track crew good? Track crew, we good? All right, let's get them lined up. Novice and Novice 18 plus. Novice and Novice 18 plus. Everyone else, please pull. Novice and Novice 18 plus.
Solomon Gibbons.
Whenever I turn my DR, it turns down my left a lot more than the right. My overall goal rate setting.
It may be because your settings are different.
Oh, because I have mine. Yeah, never mind. I figured it out.
They just went home. They're just going to take a different way home and hope they don't follow them.
All right.
Yeah. They said that they were going to jump them.
Oh.
They were in my car.
Oh. Wow. All right. Little Jerry, Jumper's going to get them lined up. That yellow piece is at that first takeoff for
Sierra
me.
Hoffman.
Solly, go find Jumper. Solly, go find Jumper. Adeline, you're second. Where's Miss Adeline's vehicle? There it is. Jumper, put Adeline's car there on the second piece. Brad, you're in third. Brad's in third. Yep. Get him on that first piece of tape. Brad, you're in third. And then Tim, you're in fourth. Brian, you're in fifth. Sierra, you're in sixth. So you'll be right at that corner right there, Sierra. Yep. Brad's there. Tim's behind that. You're right at that piece of tape, Brian. And is Jeremy Kipp Sr. in this thing? No. All right. I need Ian on 1, Kevin 2, Isaac 3, Bobby 4, Jumper 5, Braden 6, please. Three. You're right up over here. Will you get 6 for me, dude?
Huh?
Will you get 6 for me?
Yeah.
Caleb, will you call this while I take the money over to the safe?
Are we ready?
Yep, they're ready.
Do I have someone on that two bucket over there? Nice, thanks, Shano. Who's got it? Chad's got it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Hunter. I guess we're going to go racing at the sound of the tone in less than 5. Brado to the rescue. Good stuff out there, Braden. Looks like we have Tim, Sierra, and Brian fighting for that 2 spot. Solomon and Brad out in the 1. I believe this is Brad coming around the finish line now. Yep. Solomon Gibbons in the 1 spot out there in that orange top, black bottom. Coming around the start stretch now. Two minutes in, 4 minutes to go. Brad's still in that 1 spot. Solomon is also in the 1 spot. Brian coming by that time with a 25-second lap. Sierra with 24-second lap. Tim that time on a 26.7. I got Brian on a 14.625. Brad on a 14.625. Nah, 14.616. Sierra on a 14.625. That's a shame.
2 minutes left.
That stinks.
Oh, I need a little nut thing and I can get it back in.
Is that the one?
No, I need like the real nut size.
$1:30 to go. Solomon's still in that one spot. Brad in the one spot. Adeline in the 2. Tim in the 3. Tim in the 2. I'm sorry. Sierra in the 3. Oh, she looks like she's out too. Sierra, Brian, and Jeremy all having trouble.
Nope, it's actually critical. Try chat.
He says it's critical.
Yeah.
1 minute left.
You heard the man. 1 minute to go. I got Brad in the 1, Tim in the 2. I got Solomon in the 1, Adeline in the 2. Up next, 17.5, True Drive Buggy, B main. Rylan, Jeff, Xander, Girth, Isaiah, Scott, Barry,
Tim Messimer
and the
done.
McRib. Tim, you are done in that 2 spot. Braden, do you want to come get pictures?
Brad Zekman done.
Brad, you are done. Oh, I'm sorry. I need Solomon yet and Adeline. Here comes Solomon.
Solomon
comes
Gibbons
Addie.
done.
That's Solomon in the 1, Addie in the 2.
Adeline
I
Mama done.
need
All
Brad,
drivers are finished.
Brad, Tim, and Sierra for pictures, and Solomon and Adeline for pictures.
The race is completed.
Meet up with my man Brado down there. He'll help you out.
Up next, race number 2. 17.52 wheel drive buggy. B main.
If I can get some marshals out there from that last one. We'll give them a second here, get some pictures taken. Might need a volunteer or 2. Okay. Dude, don't worry about it. Yep. Thank you.
Isaiah Miser.
I don't have something. I need something to hold it on. I lost this. Something needs to hold it on.
Rylan Führer. Scott Lenig. Barry Sr. Jeff Bott Iger. Girth Brooks.
Gonna get some marshals from that last one. If I get Brad on the 1, Solomon on the 2, Tim on the 3, Sierra on the 4, Brian on the 5, and
Xander
Jeremy on the
Niemann.
6. Yeah, marshals. It's gonna be Ryan on the 1, Jeff on the 2, Xander in the 3, Girth the 4, Isaiah Miser the 5, Scott Lennox starting 6th, Barry 7th,
McRib.
McRib is 8th. My marshals from that last one, though, if I could get Brad on the 1, Solomon on the 2, Tim on the 3, Sierra on the 4, Brown on the 5, and Kippy on the 6. Where's Tim? Where's Tim at? Has anybody seen Tim? Where's Tim? Hey, okay, there's Tim. Tim's got a sandwich. Oh, Tim's got bread. I had some of that bread. It wasn't bad. Did you have the shepherd's pie? Oh, he won't talk with his mouth full. Okay, guys.
Isaac, that's awful. Oh, my bad.
Can I get someone on the 2 bucket yet?
Joe, I thought you were still at it.
Kippy, you're supposed to be on a 6. All right, line them up. We'll get going here.
What's going on outside?
On the sound of the tone in less than 5. Top 4 really tight together, going through that middle section right now across the backside double. Oh, your leader getting it wrong coming off the double. Able to gather it back up into that 5 spot. Do we have Xander out to the 1, Jeff in the 2? Who's in that 3 spot? Is that Girth in the 3? Ooh, Xander getting it wrong, coming off the double from the backstretch. Jeff up to that 1, Xander in the 2. Girth in the 3. Looks like Isaiah up to the 4. Oh, Scott having trouble on the front stretch. Oh, that wasn't Scott. Who is that? That is Scott. All right.
His motor comes out to the bottom. Ready?
What? Put Dak in 3. You're delusional. Jordan Love is better than Dak Prescott.
Preach it. Preach it.
You do?
He can't handle the pressure. We're flipping all over the place. We now have Girth out to the 1, Jeff in the 2, Xander in the 3, Isaiah holding strong in that 4 spot. But between 1, 2, 3, and 4, we have less than 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. If you see that black buggy, green accents, that is your leader. Number 2 is going to be the pink wheels. Number 3 is white on white with a speckled paint job. Putting the pressure on Jeff. Jeff getting around, coming off the front stretch on the corner. Letting Xander into that 2 spot. Jeff in the 3, Isaiah still holding strong in the 4 spot. Your top 4 have made themselves some distance on the field. Help him over that. Looks like we still have Girth in the 1 and Xander in the 2. They've actually distanced themselves a little bit from Isaiah in the 3 spot. Coming up on the stage on corner number 2. Hold it together, Isaiah. You're in the 3 spot. He says, I don't need no stinking wing. Ooh. Looks like we have Xander out to the 1, Girth in the 2. Oh, is that Barry in the 3?
2 minutes left.
No, I'm sorry. That was a lapped car. Jeff into the 3. Isaiah in the 4. 2 minutes to go. Still plenty of time for making moves. Your 1 spot's out there in that white body with the speckled paint job, white wheels. 2 is going to be the black body, green accents, white wheel in the front, yellow wheel in the back. That's your 2 spot upside down after the center double.
We did not.
Why would you?
I said we wouldn't. Because they're kids.
1 minute to go. Z in the 1, Girth in the 2, Jeff in the 3,
1
Isaiah in the
minute
4
left.
spot, Rylan in the 5, Scott in the 6, Barry in the 7. Ooh. 30 seconds to go. Still got Xander in the 1. He's got your fast lap of the race, 17.816. He is on a 15.506. Girth in the 2, 15.517. Jeff on the 3, 14.511. Rylan in the 4, 14.517. Isaiah in the 5 on a 13.502. Scott on a 13.519. And Barry in there on a 13.523. Go to the line. We're going to the line.
Jeff Bot Iger done.
Jeff is done.
Xander Niemann
Xander's done. Scott is done.
Scott Lennick done. Barry Sr. done. Girth Brooks done.
Girth, you are done.
Rylan Fuhrer done.
Rylan, you're done. That looks like a race. I need Xander, Girth, and Jeff for pictures. Xander, Girth, and Jeff.
The race is completed.
Up next, Mod Short Course, A main. Mason, Scott, Walrus, Hunter, and Sierra. Jeff. Xander, Girth, and Jeff. Xander and Girth, you'll be bumping up to the A.
Up next, race number 3. Mod SCT.
Let's get them lined up. Mason
Amen.
on the 1, Scott on the 2, Wally on the 3, Hunter on the 4,
Hunter
Sierra on the
Leitzel.
5. Mason, Scott, Walrus, Hunter, and Sierra. My marshals on the last one. I need Rylan on the 1, Jeff on the 2, Xander on the 3, Girth on the 4, Isaiah on the 5, and Scott on the 6. As soon as I get my marshals out there, we'll get them set up, we'll get going.
Yeah.
Walrus Durst.
Girth, I don't care. Pick one. As long as we get some marshals, we're going to go. Weston, all right, Rylan's on the 1. Good stuff, Rylan. Who's on the 2? 2. Jeff. He's there. All right. 3, Z. 4, Girth. He's got that. 5. Isaiah, you got a bucket? You got buckets for me all night, man. You got a bucket? Nice. Okay, guys. We look good. We'll go racing here. Okay, no, we're not. Scott and Sierra. Scott had to get a transponder. I forgot. Scott was getting a transponder. I told him to take his time, then I rushed him. Come on, Scott, where you at?
Lennick.
I'm just teasing. Scott, you'll be in that 2 spot. Hey, no pressure, Rooster. Is she going? Is she good? All right, guys, here we go. In less than 5. It's not my job to police him. It's my job to police you. You're my boy. I love you. We play fair. We win.
That's why I had to check if it was closed. Hey, when are we leaving?
When do you want to leave?
Soon?
You ready to go?
I can't even go outside now.
Why?
I'm banned from going outside.
Why?
Because these people came and said, somebody pulled up next to them and said that they're jumping them.
What do you mean jumping them?
Jumping them.
Like attacking them?
Curb stomping them.
A minute in, we have Mason out front, Wally in the 2, Hunter in that 3 spot, Scott in the 4, Sierra in the 5. Sierra playing nice with your leader. We have Scott up to the 3, Wally still in that 2 spot. Your race is really for that 2 spot right now. I got Wally followed closely by Scott, that blue truck and the maroon truck. Both of them look pretty fast. Can Scott hold it together long enough to get around them? Oh. Use that pipe. Help Hunter, help him. Good stuff, Hunter. Sierra with her fast lap of the race last time by, 26.4. Mason with your fast lap of the race, 18.68. He's on a 17.608. Wally in that 2 spot on a 16.6 flat. Wally needing a second to get in that 17 lap pace. Scott in the 3 spot, 16.620. Hunter in that 4 spot on a 15.603. Sierra in a 5 spot on a 12.60 flat. Oh. Three minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Does he need a body pin? Get him a body pin.
Tell him to switch.
Switch, switch. It's 3 minutes, 3 and 3. Get her a body pin.
All right.
How's your back? Your back doing better?
No,
You don't look very spry.
it's been worse. All right, we're at race 3. Race 4, you're on deck. Mod 2-wheel buggy. Mod 2-wheel buggy, you are on deck. It's.
2 minutes left.
My future son-in-law. Shane's here. I'm hoping he'll stay. Hoping so. Oh, do ya? Have fun. We're going racing tomorrow morning.
Play soccer. Spray stuff, so we're going to go to different racetracks.
Oh,
He's actually not playing, so we can go to different places and stuff. We kind of made a decision.
there you go.
Have a good night.
Thanks, dude. All right, it's Mason, Walrus, Scott, Hunter, and Sierra.
One minute left.
About 5 seconds separates, well, 3 seconds separates 1 and 2. 3.8 to be exact. I think what Mason said is if you want to hold him up, he's good with it. It's Mason, Walrus, Scott, Hunter, and Sierra. Race to the line, racers. Race it to the line.
Whip it done. Scott Lennick done. Walrus Durst done. Hunter Leitzel done. Sierra
And that's
Hoffman
a wrap.
done.
Good race, racers.
All drivers
I need
are finished.
Mason, Walrus, and Scott
The
for
race is
pictures, please.
completed.
All right, let's get our marshals out there from that last
Up next,
race.
Race number
If
4.
you got your laps in, let's
Mod
shut
2,
her down
wheel
and get them
drive
lined
buggy.
up.
Amain. Ian Mays.
Ian 1, Xander 2,
Kevin Munn.
Bobby 3, Gavin 4,
Baker.
Braden 5, Kevin 6,
Gavin
Nick
Nickel.
7. That's your lineup.
Braden Benner.
And then for marshals, I need Mason
Nick
on
Cummings.
1, Scott on 2, Walrus on 3, Hunter on 4, Sierra on 5, and I need 1 volunteer down front of the driver's stand. Someone want to cover the bucket down front of the driver's stand? Thank you, Ray. You're second. Ian's in spot. Bobby's good. Gavin's good.
Xander Needham.
Braden Benner. You're 5th. Just right there where Sierra's at. Yep, right there. All right. Let's see. Mason on 1. Is he there? He's there. Scott's on 2, 3, 4. Sarah. All right. We're going racing at the sound of the tone in less than 5. We got the 2 white buggies out front, Braden in 3rd, Bobby in 4th, Gavin tumbling in 5th, now Kevin in 5th, Gavin in 6th, Nick in 7th. Ian just laid down a 16-1 last lap. Ian in the white buggy yellow wheels, Xander in the multicolored white with white wheels, Braden in the pink and yellow, Bobby in the Gavin in the orange, Bobby in the orange and purple paint scheme, Nick in the all yellow. The leader across the line, there goes Nick, there goes Bobby, there goes Kevin, there goes Xander. The leader rumbling, tumbling down through the center line, but back at it. Got a little bit of a hometown roll for Ian. 4 minutes remaining, 4 minutes remaining. It's Ian, Xander, Braden, Gavin, Nick, Bobby, and Kevin. Now Gavin up into that 3 spot. It's Ian, Xander, Gavin, Braden, Bobby, Kevin, and Nick. Gavin's starting to reel Xander in. That's a race to watch in the middle of the track. Xander in the white multicolored with white wheels. Gavin off the back of the tabletop, but settles back in. Back over he goes. 230 left, 230 left. Xander getting a little bit of breathing room. Bobby catching the side of the pipe, giving Kevin an opportunity to take over for that 5 spot. Here they come, 4 and 5 side by side. 5 and 6 side by side. Now Bobby's starting to apply pressure to Braden.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes remaining. The leader, Ian May, is looking really good out there. Laid down a 16-1. Gavin laid down a 16-1. All right, it's Ian, Gavin, Xander, Bobby, Braden, Kevin, and Nick.
1 minute left.
Now Bobby's starting to reel in Xander for that podium spot. 45 seconds remaining. The race to watch is on the right-hand side of the track, coming over the front, small double, now the middle longer double. There they go, 3 and 4. 30 seconds remaining. Xander catching a little bit of a pipe. If they run quick laps, there may be one more lap out of this battle. Xander getting it wrong over the short double through the center, settling back in. And they're racing to the line. Braden's done. Ian's done. Ian just laid down a 15-9 that last lap. Wow.
Nick Cummings
nice
done.
lap, Ian.
Gavin Nipple
Gavin's done.
Kevin
Braden's
Mumma
done.
Bobby Baker done.
Bobby's done. Just looking for the Zan man. Congratulations,
Xander,
Ian, Gavin, and Bobby
All
for pictures, please.
finished.
Ian, Gavin, and Bobby
The
for
race is
pictures.
completed.
I was clicking the Bobby.
All right, let me advance it on to the next one.
Up next, Race number 5.
All right, if I can get Ian on 1,
13.5 stadium
Xander
truck.
on 2, Bobby on
Amen.
3, Gavin on 4, Braden on 5, and
Josh
Kevin
Tittle.
on 6, please.
Rooster.
We can get this race going.
Race
Go ahead and
Mark.
take your lap, and then after you
Scott
take your lap,
Lennox.
drivers, please line up.
Barry Sr.
Ian on 1, Xander on 2, Bobby on 3, Gavin marshalling spot 4, Braden marshalling spot 5, and Kevin marshalling spot 6. No more laps, no more laps. Mod buggies that were just out, make sure to check your screws. Got a couple snags that we're seeing. Whole way through. Choo. Whole way through. Our marshals will get you. Ian, if you could make your way to 1, if you're already there, my apologies. Xander, make your way to 2. Bobby to 3. Gavin to 4. Braden's already at 5. Gavin, can you help get Josh off the rail? All right. We're going racing. Marshals, please pay attention. We're going racing at the sound of the tone in less than 5. We want to thank you again for coming out tonight and racing with us. We're so glad to have you here. One thing we can always do to help us out at the end of the night is if you're the last person at your table, please tear your table down and put it on the table rack over by the wooden folding doors. That would be a huge help to us. It's Scott, Barry, Rooster, Ray, Josh. Race number 6, Stock Slash, you are up next. Stock Slash, you're up next. It's Scott, Ray, Rooster, Barry, and Josh. Scott
2
Ray
minutes
in that
left.
second spot. Barry in third. Rooster in fourth. Josh in fifth. Again, next week we're having a special guest announcer. Thomas Kaufman will be running the show next week. So come on back out and join us for some Friday night fun. And then we will be off a week. We won't be racing on Good Friday. And then our final race weekend, April 5th and 6th for our doubleheader, the Richfield Off-Road Carpet Championship race on the 6th. 1 minute left.
1 minute left.
Scott still up front, Ray in third, Ray in second, Barry in third, Rooster in fourth, Josh in fifth.
Rooster done. Ray Smart done. Barry Senior done. Scott Lennick done. Josh Tittle done.
That's a wrap.
All drivers are finished.
Congratulations. I need Scott, Ray,
The
and
race
Barry
is
for
completed.
pictures. Scott, Ray, and Barry for
next,
pictures. Stock
race number
slash.
6.
Go ahead and take your lap and
Stock
get lined
slash. A main. Whip it. Weston Hoffman Mad. Rooster. Walrus Durst. Chad Leitzel.
All right, let's go ahead and get them lined up. Everyone's checked in. Let's get them lined up. I need Scott on 1. Rooster, I need a volunteer on 2. Barry on 3. Ray on 4. And Josh on 5. All right, we're going racing. Just like that. 1, 3, 2, 1. Someone was getting a jump. Oh no, the leader gets out to a real clean start. If you're watching and don't mind help marshaling, we would greatly appreciate it. Up next is stock four-wheel drive buggy. Help down front, help down front. We're coming, we're coming. Xander, do you want to run the computer for me for the next race? Xander, do you want to run the computer for me for the next race? Will you run the computer for the next race? What happened to Chad's? He's getting some repair. Yeah, the next one's four-wheel drive. You're not into four-wheel drive, right? Okay. Cool. Thank you, sir. Yep.
Does this race need narrated?
He's every now and then giving an update.
It speaks for itself.
Three minutes in here, 3 minutes left to go. Mason is in front. Weston is in the 2. Walrus in 3. Rooster in 4. And Chad in the 5. Walrus now taking over that number 2 spot.
Two minutes left.
A minute left, drivers. Mason, Rooster, Weston, Walrus, and Chad.
1 minute left.
Four-wheel drive buggies, you should be in staging. You are up next. Four-wheel drive.
Weston Hoffman
Transponder
done.
4695.
Weston, you're done.
Walrus,
Walrus, you're
done.
done.
Rooster done.
Rooster, you're done.
Whippet done.
Mason, you're done.
Chad Lightsell
And
done.
Chad. So
All drivers are
I'm gonna
finished.
need Mason, Weston, and Rooster for pictures.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 7. Stock 4, wheel drive buggy. A main.
So I'm going to need Mason at the 1 bucket, Weston at the 2, Rooster at the 3, Walrus at the 4, and Chad at the 5. I'm probably going to need a volunteer for number
Hunter
6.
Lightsell. Isaac Niemand. Braden Benner.
Take your laps, drivers, and then get lined up. It'll be Isaac in the 1, Braden in the 2, Aaron in the 3, Jumper in the 4, and Hunter in the 5. So that's Mason at the 1 bucket, Weston at the 2, Rooster at the 3, Walrus at the 4, and Chad at the 5. And then I will need a volunteer for number 6 up here at the front of the driver's stand.
Hey, Isaiah, you mind flipping me, dude?
Just looking for Aaron and Jumper to check in.
A.A. Ron.
This is your 4-wheel stock buggy. 4-wheel drive stock buggy. Just looking for Jumper. Jumper, are you here? I see Jumper. You, Rooster, you are at the number 3. Over here in the corner.
Jumper.
Walrus, you are at the 4. You're at the 4, Walrus. You start number 4, Jumper. So it the order is Isaac, Braden, Aaron, Jumper, and Hunter. Do we got that order? Aaron, do we need one in the front? Can I get a volunteer at number 6? Going once, going twice. Sold to Barry. Okay, less than 5 drivers, less than 5. Let this shake out, drivers, and then I'll give you an order. Right now, I think Isaac has the lead, and the curse of an announcer falls. Still has the lead, though. Had a little bit of a gap there. So far, it's Isaac, Braden, and then I think it's Hunter Lightsell in the 3, Jumper, and Aaron. Jumper and Hunter getting it wrong, putting Aaron up to the number 3. Hunter still holding on to that number 4, and Jumper in the 5. Jumper getting the number 5 spot from, giving number 4 spot from Hunter. Or, yes. Braden putting it into the wall over there. So Isaac's got that lead out there, and then it's Jumper, Hunter, I think, wait, no, yeah, Isaac, Jumper, Hunter, Aaron, Braden. Isaac with some good breathing room here. Watch the right side, Jumper. That's your number 2. That's your number 2. All clear. So Aaron has that number 3 spot right now. Braden trying to chase him down, and then Hunter in the 5. Isaac and Jumper with some good space out here. It. Braden, I think, gets that spot from Aaron, and is now up to the 3 now. Aaron in the 4 and Hunter in the 5. Jumper now putting some pressure on Isaac. You're going to have to hold up for that one, Jumper. There we go. This is a good battle to watch over here towards the right side, coming across the center here. Coming down the front straight. Isaac and Jumper, 1 and 2. Marshall's right side, right side. That's your 1 and 2. Right now, Jumper with the hot lap of the race of a 15.7, blazing fast. Watch the right side, watch the right side. All clear, drivers. About 3 minutes left, Isaac still holding down that number 1 spot with Jumper close on his trail. Braden holding the number 3, and Aaron with the 4, and Hunter in 5. Jumper now getting that 1 spot from Isaac, but that's still a very close battle. We'll see if Jumper can hold it down. Jumper with a little bobble on the right side, still tight with Isaac.
Two minutes left.
Your battle to watch, 1 and 2 coming across the left side of the track towards the center. Isaac in that gray with white, and Jumper with the white, green, and black. Three-tenths separate. Passing back and forth. It's a very good battle to watch.
One minute left.
Braden just ran his fast lap. Braden just ran his fast lap of the race with a 16.7. Jumper still with the overall fast lap of a 15.7. Jumper now holds the lead with a little bit of breathing room. Still right there is Isaac with about 20 seconds left in this race. They could get it around for another one if they're very clean and fast. And Isaac's going to flip on the right side, so I don't know if he's going to make it back around for another one. Will Jumper get around for a victory lap? Jumper is going to get around for a victory lap.
Done.
Isaac, you are done.
Hunter Leitzel done.
Hunter, you are done.
Aaron done.
Aaron, you are done. Jumper coming around with the win.
Jumper
Jumper,
done.
you are done. Braden, just looking for you to finish. Braden, no, he died at the line.
Braden Benner done.
There we
All
go.
drivers
All
are
drivers
finished.
are finished. So we need Jumper for the 1, Isaac for the 2, Braden for the 3, Aaron for the 4, and Hunter Leitzel for the 5. So we need just Jumper, Isaac, and Braden for pictures.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 8.
Stock
Stock
two-wheel
2
drive
WDSCT.
short course.
A main. Isaiah
Take a
Miser.
lap, drivers. It'll
Weston
be Weston in
Hoffman
the number
Mad.
1 spot. Gavin 2, Mason 3, Scott
McRib.
Lenning in the 4, Isaiah in the 5, Rylan in the
Francesco
6,
Bergolini.
Francesco in the 7,
Rylan
and Mick
Fuhrer.
Ribb in the 8.
Gavin Nipple.
I'm going to need drivers from that last race back out to Marshall.
Whippet.
I'm going to need Jumper on the 1 bucket, Isaac on the 2, Braden on the 3, Aaron on the 4, and Hunter Leitzel on the 5. I will need another volunteer marshal on the number 6 cone.
I'll switch it up. All right. Braden's going to take, Braden, I need someone, let's see, Hunter, you're there. Jumper's at 4, Isaac's at 1. Does someone want to cover the front center at all? I can do my best as well. All right. You guys lined up? It's Weston, Gavin, Mason, Scott. Leave space for Scott. Isaiah, you're great. Rylan, great. Francesco, and then McRib.
Scott Lenig.
You're up in the 4 spot there, Scott. All right, racers, in less than 5. I'll do my best to announce and marshal from here. Oh, thanks. There goes Gavin, there goes Mason, there goes Weston, and Scott right on his heels. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, creating a small train through the center. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go, Hunter. Thank you, sir. The running order is Weston, Gavin, Mason, Scott, Francesco, Rylan, Isaiah, and McRib. There's several close battles out there. Currently one of the closest is Isaiah and Rylan. Rylan in this red, black, and white paint scheme. Isaiah in the white, orange, and blue with yellow wheels. Giving a little room to the leader. Well done, Isaiah. Nice marshalling, Hunter. Nice marshalling. Oh, Gavin. Oh my. That was like, that's what friends are for. Now Weston out front in that white, that blue and white. The leader coming across the start-finish line. At second place is the all-orange. Thank you, lap traffic. Thank you, Scott. One and two they go across the small center double. That is quite the battle to watch. Scott, Francesco, Rylan, and Isaiah are all in the mix now. Help in the middle, help in the middle. Another help in the middle. Now Ryland's starting to stalk Scott for that 4th spot. Weston still leading Gavin by a hair. Weston in the white and blue, Gavin in the all orange. Here they come up on the right-hand side of the track onto the small step off.
2 minutes left.
That looks like Mason may be right on the heels of Gavin if I have, no, that's lap traffic. One minute coming up on the 1 minute mark. Gavin pushing hard to reel Wyatt, Weston
left.
in. Oh, that's the leader. Second place will be on you in just a little bit, McRib. Ryland and Isaiah in a battle for position. "20 seconds remaining, about another lap or so left. For this next race, we'll probably need, well, probably need a volunteer on the computer if someone's willing to do that. Probably need a few volunteers to marshal. Mason, you're done. Ryland and Isaiah, you're done.
Isaiah Miser done. Weston Hoffman Man done. McRib done. Scott Lennick done. Francesco Virgolini done. Gavin Nipple done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
All right. I need Weston, Gavin, and Mason for pictures, please.
Up next, race number 9. 17.52 wheel drive buggy. A main. Ian Mays. Braden Benner. Bobby Baker. Kevin Mumma. Xander Niemand. Nick Cummings.
All right, I'm going to need a couple volunteer. Well, let's see. Weston on 1. Francesco on 2. Mason on 3. Scott on 4. Isaiah on 5 and Ryland on 6, please.
Isaac Niemand.
Hey, Rooster, do you want to call this race or are you leaving? Huh? Does anyone want to call this race?
I would, but I'm racing.
You're racing.
Isaiah can do it. Isaiah, you can call it, right?
Scott will call it. I'll need someone to cover 4. McRib, will you cover 4, please? Gavin's got 4. McRib, Isaiah's covering 5. You got 3. Yeah, just kind of help keep an eye in the general area.
What do I do to start it?
Brayden, you're safe. There's a green button on the bottom.
Start race. Yeah.
And then Aaron's siete. Can you stop running on that? Stop running. Run underneath the Spanish because you're. Right. Okay. Right. What is that? That's
Ian, Kevin, Isaac, Bobby, Jumper, Braden, Aaron, Nick, Xander, and Girth.
Aaron.
7th, Aaron. Five seconds at the start of the race. Boop. Girth. Girth. Ian, Kevin, Isaac, Bobby, Jumper, Braden, Aaron, Nick, Xander, and Girth. Drivers ready. Drivers ready? 5 seconds. Off to a real nice start. Help in the middle. Thank you. All right, after 2 laps, Ian Mays first, Isaac, Bobby, Kevin, Jumper, Braden, Aaron, Xander, Girth, and Nick. Ian laying down a 16.520 on his second lap. After 1:30, Ian, Bobby, Kevin, Isaac, Jumper, Braden, Xander, Aaron, Girth, and Nick. Bobby making some moves up from 4th into the number 2 spot. Ian crossing the line. Bobby crossing the line. Kevin crossing the line, hot on his heel. Isaac going across in 4th. Ian coming back around, and Jumper in 5th. Xander 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, all crossing the line almost at the same time. Xander doing some work from 9th up to 6th. Bobby still holding down 2nd. Kevin with a 16.5 fast lap. Ian with a 16.29. I think Kevin's running the Mugen buggy. Trying to match pace with the leader. Oh, Kevin gets in trouble. That's going to move him back to third. Bobby back up to second. Ian on a 21.615. Bobby on a 26.15. Kevin on a 19.610. Isaac on a 19.616. Xander on an 18.607. Jumper 18.615. Xander up to fifth from ninth.
Two minutes left.
Ian having a long lap, letting Bobby catch up just a little bit. Ian just going across the line. Bobby going across the line. He is about 5.5 seconds behind Ian. Bobby laying down his fastest lap of the race, a 16.985. Jumper, fastest lap of the race, 16 flat. On lap 13. Aaron having trouble walking off the stand.
1 minute left.
Running order, Ian, Bobby, Isaac, Kevin, Xander, Jumper, Braden, Girth, Nick, and Aaron. Aaron coming back up to the stand. See if he can run down Girth and Nick. Oh, help him. Help Braden in the middle. Jumper up to the fourth spot. Xander and Jumper going back and forth. Three seconds left.
Aaron done.
Ian getting the
Braden
bonus
Benner
lap.
done. Jumper done. Bobby Baker done.
It's going to be
Nick
Ian,
Cummings
Bobby,
done.
Kevin, Jumper,
Girth Brooks
Xander,
done.
Braden
Xander
Benner,
Niemann
Nick
done.
Cummings, Girth
Kevin
Brooks,
Mumma done.
Isaac Nyman, and
Ian Mays
Aaron
done.
Benner.
All drivers are finished.
Congratulations, drivers. Ian, Bobby, Kevin to the winner's circle. Ian 21.617, Bobby 26.07, Kevin right behind him on a 26.16. Jumper and Xander. Jumper was a 19.604, Xander was a 19.610. From 9th and 5th. Good job. Good job, boys. He might have. Yeah, because he didn't finish.
This live stream brought to you by Richfield Life Ministries Church, with Sunday worship services at 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. with a Sunday school hour starting at 9:15. And by Slate Media Solutions, offering services in live stream production, commercial video production, social media management, and commercial drone videography.